Today, I will be making a tofu cake. Traditionally, cakes mainly use butter and cream cheese, but instead, we will be untraditionally using tofu. We will transform this tasteless soybean specimen into a healthy, yummy dessert. And this cake is lower calorie and so healthy that eating it may help you lose weight. Today, I'll be joined by my mom. Say hi, Mom. Alright, that's enough. Anyways, get out a pack of soft tofu. You can also use medium or firm tofu, but I like soft tofu because poking it brings joy to my soul. Hehe, so jiggly. Pour out the tofu liquids. Transfer to a blender until it has a nice, thick consistency. Next, add some cake flour. If you don't have cake flour, you can try using alternatives like almond flour, but I'm trying to make a cake, not almonds. Now, in a separate bowl, separate the yolks from the whites. Now, as my mom beautifully separates the egg, it's time for the fun fact of the video. Did you know a female chicken is called a hen and a male chicken is called a rooster? And when we give them some nice quality time, they produce the beautiful specimen which we call egg. Take a hand mixer and begin blending the whites. Also, have about 20 grams of sugar ready. I don't like my desserts too sweet, but feel free to add more if you don't mind slightly increasing your risk of diabetes in the future. Begin mixing and add the sugar in not 1, not 2, but in 3 increments. Keep mixing until it's nice and smooth, just like a soft tofu. So smooth. You know you're done when the whites begin to defy gravity. Now slowly mix everything together. The key is to make sure the batter in the bowl is consistent throughout, unlike my heart, which will be racing when I eat this later. Preheat the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 204.444 repeating for all you non-Americans. Oil up your cake pan. I'm using Pam's non-stick oil spray to grease my pan because it's convenient. But you can use corn oil, or olive oil, or sesame oil, or coconut drizzled with oil, or palm oil, or diesel oil. Honestly, at $2.19 per gallon, it's probably the cheapest option in the market. Pour the batter and even everything out. And put her in the oven. You can watch her rise. Whoa, oh, she's so big. Take the cake out and let it cool. This is important because if you try to mess with it now, it'll fall apart just like a Jenga tower after you try to poke out one of those frustrating centerpieces. Once it's cool, you can carefully slice it in half and put your preference of sweetener. I'm Asian, so I'm putting red bean. Finally, before eating it, take a nice picture of it and add a filter. Then put on your Facebook story, or your Instagram story, or your WeChat story, or in his story. Now that everyone knows about your tofu cake, you can finally begin eating. Please enjoy and remember, food is always better with funny.